It's been so long. I really don't even know how to do this anymore. Like, how do you start a video? Okay, so basically, it's been a good minute since I've shown my face on my YouTube channel. I uploaded a video in September, and before that, it was like the end of the school year. There were a bunch of reasons my consistency stopped on YouTube. First, finals were approaching, so I had to get serious about my schoolwork, but also I was having some technical difficulties. My hard drive broke, so I lost the music I would use in my YouTube videos, my intro, all my stuff that I would use for my vlogs and stuff. I lost that, and I get discouraged when I lose stuff, so I didn't feel like buying a new hard drive and looking for the music and stuff I use for my vlogs. So that deterred me for a while. But then, like, also my computer itself broke, so that had to be in the shop for a while. It actually broke twice. I got it fixed, but it was just stuff like that adding up that kept me from keeping up with my YouTube during the end of the school year. During the summer, it was kind of busy. I had 2 jobs, not together, but like back to back. And then I had an internship that took up a lot of my time, but that's not really a great excuse because there was still a lot of time for me to be on YouTube. But since it was the summer and I was still having these slight technical difficulties, I wasn't writing. I wrote a little bit, but I wasn't really writing and keeping up with my creative outlets. It was kind of just a period of incubation. I was just living life without recording anything or anything. I was still on social media and stuff, but not on YouTube. But basically, it's just been a progressive year. I declared my major and my minor. Moved into my apartment. I just wanted to say why I've been gone. I still don't have the stuff I used to use for my vlog or anything, but at this point it's like whatever. I found it once, I'm gonna find it again. I want to get back to making vlogs, which I always struggle with vlogs because recording myself in public was weird for me, but it was really fun to edit. I love seeing my life, I guess. Is that narcissistic? I hope not. I like seeing my life. I like seeing the people in it, the things I did, and I'm a sentimental ass person, so I like looking back on good times. Hopefully I'm back more consistent. I'm still taking classes though, so I'm not gonna be on here like every day, hopefully once a week at least, but as long as I don't go on like month-long hiatuses again, I should be cool. I hope people still watch my videos. But basically, this is like a where I've been video. I'm going to recap my resolutions from 2017 and tell y'all if I succeeded in them, and then state some new ones. As far as YouTube goals are concerned, my main one right now is to get to 500 subscribers. Obviously, if you're looking at my subscriber count, that did not happen. When I'm making this video right now, I'm sitting at 130. But it's honestly because of the lack of consistency. Like I said, I went on a YouTube break for months, so people were not subscribing. So my goal for this year is 500. Let's get there. But to be fair, at the time I made that video, I didn't even have 100 yet. So I'm gonna be way more consistent. I wanna touch more people. Okay, that didn't sound right. I definitely touched a lot of people. Lots of touching. Also, for 2017, I want to read a lot more. So I did read a lot for 2017. I read like a book in a day. It was Superhuman by Michael Carroll. I read it before, but I'm working on actually like a superhero novel myself. So I went to read it again, get some inspiration. So I read it again in like a day. Started on the second one, got stalled and haven't finished it, but I can breeze through that and the third one like really quick. But I did a lot of reading for the horror genre. Like I read Frankenstein, Dracula, Dr. Jekyll, The Mariners, whatever. I read a lot of stuff for my horror class, and even though it was for a class, it was still good reads, and honestly I think I could write a horror novel now. Like, my teacher was awesome. It was a great class, but I did buy a lot of books. I have not got around to reading yet, but I do feel like I'm gonna read a lot this year because I have like 3 writing courses. I'm working on trying to get a black book club started here in Michigan. Did not pan out. Like, the people that hit me up about my help starting it and stuff kind of just didn't go further with this, so I didn't poke and prod. But I've been seeing a lot of other people interested in mentioning it this year, so hopefully that does get off the ground, and I would be honored to help it. but the difference between last year and this year is I'm on 2 e-boards already. So I don't know if I'll be able to like be a founder or something. That's a lot of responsibility in my current position, so but hopefully it does start. I want to write more, so like I said, my creativity outlets were not the move during the summer. So I did write, but not as much, not nearly as much as I wanted to. I want to finish the poetry collection I'm working on. I'm still working on that, still writing poems. Not really sure how many poems go in the collection. Still working on it, took a poetry class, made some good connections, met a lot of people who also do poetry. So there's some progress there. There's a little progress there. One of my goals for 2017 is to finish my sophomore year of college. I definitely finished my sophomore year of college. The winter semester was rough. Stats and psych whooped me up, but I passed. I passed and I got a 3.2, so I'm Gucci. What's that, 3.2? I might be boosted, but it doesn't matter. I passed my classes and I'm gonna pass these ones too. Starting this week, I'm going back to my workout regimen, which was 6 days a week. If you cannot tell by the thickening of my face, I did not go to the gym 6 days a week like I was supposed to. I did. My physical health was weird my sophomore year because even though I was working out, it was inconsistently, and my eating habits were bad. Like, it wasn't that I was eating a lot, I was barely eating at all. So my eating habits were weird, my exercise routine was weird. It didn't happen, but during the summer I was going to start really getting serious about it. I was going to the gym, but I got injured. I had tendonitis in my elbow, and then about a week later I sprained my ankle. So I could not run, could barely walk, and the gym was not calling my name. So while I was injured, put on a little weight, but I'm not injured anymore. Eating habits are horrible right now. But 2018, that's changing. It's my roommate's fault though. We eat really late and I go to sleep right after, and that's horrible. That is horrible. Do not do that. It's horrible. I want to get an internship. I did get an internship. I was working with kids in Southfield, so I was a student mentor, teacher assistant. So I was working with, I think it was 7th through 12th graders. I was in a classroom with 7th graders though, so that's who I was really with, and it was a lot of fun. The pay was good. The kids were fun. It felt like I was not working because I was just having a good time. So I love my internship, and even though it wasn't like toward my major or anything, I still got an internship and got paid well, used that money to buy camera equipment. So even though I'm recording on my phone right now still, I do have professional equipment now, so expect to see good things. I want to remain positive this year. Shortly after I made that video, things like hit pretty hard. February, for some reason, February is always a really stressful month for me. Something always tends to happen in February that just throws me off. So even though I did have some rough patches throughout the year, I'm here and I'm good. So positivity. And like I said in that video, life happens, things happen. You cannot stop negative things from happening in your life. All you can do is change how you react to them. So with that in mind, I think I did progress a lot. I was getting over stuff quickly. Like, even when I sprained my freaking ankle, I thought I was dying, but I kept a good head. I knew things were gonna get better. Even if I couldn't walk, I was prepared to take on the world in a wheelchair or crutches or whatever I had to do. I might be exaggerating a little, but you get the point. And I'm pretty sure this year is gonna be no different. There will be stuff that happens. All I can do is roll with it, and that's something you can mentally train yourself for, and I think I'm doing pretty good with that. I want to be a better friend. I don't know, ask my friends if I was a better friend. Probably not. I became distant from a lot of people. A lot of my close friends I was kind of distant from just because things were so busy, not because it was a personal vendetta against them or anything. But towards the end of the year, I really started to value like friendships and realize the importance of them. So I have been trying to be a good friend. It's all about trying. You cannot put a value, or there's no marker to show that you've been a good friend to somebody all you can do is try and hope that they recognize it or that they reciprocate it. So for all my friends, all my close friends, all my acquaintances, I'm trying to be a good friend. If I don't text you back, it is not personal. I hate texting, and it's hard for me to keep up. I like to go AWOL, so I'm sorry. But if you need me, I am here. If you are going through something, I will always have an ear to listen. I plan on utilizing my resources and my friends and having them help me reach my goals, and I'll do what I can to help them reach theirs. So that's probably one of the biggest things I did accomplish. I really did start to either network a lot or make new friends, or like start to open up to the friends I have about what my creative goals or life goals are, and use them. And you will see a lot of that in 2018 mostly, because during this past couple months I've really been reaching out and trying to push forward, using people, not selfishly, but like utilizing my friends to get to places I want to be. So like I said, you will see that in 2018 as well, because this year I'm going hard. I am going hard or going home, and I ain't going home because mama don't want me there. She do. That's a lie. She really do want me there. And yeah, my interpersonal skills is going up. I've really been like genuinely asking people like, what are your goals? Like, what are you trying to achieve? Because I want to help people get to where they want to be, because I need help to get to where I want to be. But I really love learning about what people want to do in life, so I've been trying to really get invested in people. Yeah, I did not accomplish a lot of things, but I did make progress. But that's all I could do. A lot of stuff happened last year, and I rolled with the punches. But this year I have another set of goals. One is to not quit on the things that I love. So I have a tendency to like kind of give up and get discouraged about pursuing things. I can't let that happen anymore, so I need to hold myself accountable for achieving these things, because it's not going to just fall from the skies, and as much as I pray it does, it's not going to. So I got to put in the work, and I can't give up on myself, because if I don't believe in me, nobody else will. My second goal is get in the gym, getting back to being athletic. And it's not even about working out, it's also about just being healthy in general. I want to eat better and exercise consistently, so that will definitely be happening. Hopefully my roommates do it with me, so I don't have to do it alone. Third, keep writing. I am really, if I didn't say really enough, really trying to finish Tainted this year, finish writing my book. I am just a perfectionist, so if I'm writing and it doesn't feel like it's just flowing naturally, I just stop. And that's not good writing habits, because it's just that if you're a writer, you know you're supposed to just keep writing, even if it doesn't sound right. Just keep writing and revise it later. That's a mindset I have to get into if I want to finish this book this year, because there are a lot of people waiting on it. There are a lot of people counting on me. I'm counting on me. Shoot. I'm also working on a second book. I'm not going to finish that this year, but I do want to get a lot of progress done on it. Poetry collection. Like I keep saying, I don't know how many poems go in the collection, so I don't know when that will be done. But I do have some things planned as far as poetry goes. I'm actually supposed to be working on like a series, like a poetry series. I don't know if it's going to be recorded or what. If it is recorded, it's going to be on here. But it's going to be a collaboration series for me and my friend. So yeah, you can look forward to that, hopefully. Another thing I want to achieve is, actually I'm not going to talk about it on this video, but it's a project I'm working on through the school. I don't want to speak it prematurely and it doesn't happen, so I'm just going to make it my goal to do that. And if it happens, then I'll tell you all about it. And another goal I have is to really practice self-love. Like, I've been good lately, but it needs to be really consistently. I have a lot of love to give to other people. What about me? I need that love too. So, I don't know if are you supposed to take yourself on dates or something? I don't really know how it works, but I do like myself. I think I'm pretty cool, a little dorky, but I love me. So yeah, just taking care of myself emotionally, physically, like I said, mentally, better habits, no more destructive habits, which leads me to another goal is to make better emotional decisions. So when I say that, I mean like I follow my heart a lot, and my heart is very impulsive sometimes. So I don't always think things through. So I make a lot of decisions that could have gone better. That sounds, when it's vague, it sounds like I like killed somebody or something. That is not the case. I just mean I haven't had a girlfriend since the end of 2015. So I've done a lot of dating, but I just, as weird as it is to say, I settle without realizing it. Like I accept treatment and habits from other people that I really shouldn't, but it's just like you start craving a companion or whatever, and you start to let things go that you probably shouldn't. So that's why I say I'm gonna make better emotional decisions. Also, my last goal is not to pursue people, but to pursue my passions. So I'm not gonna find happiness in somebody else unless I'm setting myself up and leaving myself vulnerable. But I don't want to chase anybody. No more of that. I just want to chase my dreams, as corny as it sounds. But my passions aren't gonna give up on me unless I give up on them. The same cannot be said for people. So sounds like a better decision. So yeah, those are my goals for 2018. I just want to see where life takes me, honestly. I like setting goals, but I also like leaving a lot of things open. So hopefully this year you'll see where it takes me. No more breaks, hopefully. I keep saying hopefully because hopefully there are no more breaks. But yeah, thank you for watching this. It's just been a recap of 2K17, letting you know, setting the groundwork for 2018. Like I said, there'll be a video in the next couple of days, a recap like through Snapchat of the year. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been a minute, but I love y'all. Thanks for sticking around, and Happy New Year.
Mommy getting faded on the dance floor, 'cause I know life is not just something that you plan for. Leave your problems at the door, take a shot and let go. I'm like, scoot to the side, let me slide. I'm just gonna dance.